Why does our Earth have 4 seasons in a year? How exactly do the 4 seasons form? Let's state the conclusion first. The seasonal changes on Earth are caused by the tilt of Earth's rotational axis. Because the Earth orbits the Sun at an angle, the point where sunlight strikes only moves back and forth between 23 degrees 26 minutes, north and south latitude on the Earth. As the Earth orbits to different positions, the solar heat received by each region also differs, resulting in changes in temperature and climate, thus forming the 4 seasons in a year. Our country is in the northern hemisphere. Around the 22nd of the 6th month in the lunar calendar each year, which is the summer solstice of the 24 solar terms, the sun's rays are directly over the Tropic of Cancer, bringing a lot of light and heat to the northern hemisphere. As a result, the northern hemisphere experiences an increase in temperature, entering the hot summer, while the southern hemisphere does not receive enough heat and is in winter. After the summer solstice, the point of solar radiation starts moving south. By the autumn equinox, the sunlight begins to shine directly on the equator. At this time, the temperature in the hot northern hemisphere starts to drop daily, entering the cool autumn season, while the southern hemisphere is in spring. After the autumnal equinox, the direct position of sunlight continues to move south from the equator until it reaches the Tropic of Capricorn. This is during the winter solstice of the 24 solar terms, when the entire northern hemisphere experiences the cold climate of winter, and the southern hemisphere, conversely, is in summer. After the winter solstice ends, the direct point of sunlight begins to return from south to north, and the temperature in the northern hemisphere begins to rise. The direct point of sunlight reaches the equator on the spring equinox, at which time the northern and southern hemispheres equally divide the sun's light and heat. Therefore, the northern hemisphere is in the mild spring season, while the southern hemisphere is in the autumn season. Regions like Guangxi, Guangdong, and Hainan in our country, being relatively close to the equator, do not experience noticeable seasonal changes. Thereafter, the direct sunlight point continues moving north and reaches the Tropic of Cancer on the summer solstice, at which point the northern hemisphere is in summer again. This cycle repeats, creating the beautiful alternation of spring, summer, autumn, and winter on Earth.